Hey guys, welcome back to a much needed BRICKITECT builds video. I have been itching to build all these awesome sets you guys have been sending me in the mail, and I couldn't figure out where to start, so I decided to go with the one that I've gotten the most requests to build, and by far, it's this set right here, which is LEGO Marvel No Superheroes Spider-Man Far From Home set 76129 Hydro Man Attack. I believe this set retails for $39.99, but you can pretty much find it anywhere right now for right around $30, which puts it at a really good value for the number of pieces you're getting out of this. When I first saw this set, instantly I knew I wanted it, but there's a few things in this that I really love, and the main things that drew me to this, and it's kind of silly, but it's this Peter Parker right up here. I love his little beanie, his Spider-Man beanie. Then it's supposed to be a mask that's eventually going to come down, but that's a good minifig or minifinger if you've been a brickitector for a while. I also love this Mysterio here. If you want to see the other minifigs you get from this, there you go. You get Hydro Man, Mysterio, MJ, and of course Peter Parker. Check out Hydro Man in the center there. That's going to be a cool play feature for Clark Man. We got a boat with this. Probably doesn't float. We've got a bridge. This is supposed to be Venice. There's a little bit of a backdrop here. If you spin this around the back, you can see the set a little better in action. I think it's a really cool set, and especially if you can get this for like 29 bucks, that's a steal of a deal, at least in my opinion. I do have some bad news about this set. Well, the good news first. Good news first. This was sent to us by Daniel Pham, which I really appreciate you doing that for us, Daniel, to make this content for us. I really thank you for sending it. The bad news is this set was damaged at the store, and he said he had to open it from the right side to check it. So we do have some damage over here. The right side is damaged, but I'm going to stick with my plan, and we're going to open this up from the left, which I'm going to do right meow. I guess if there ever was a time to open from the right, this would probably be the time, considering it was already damaged, but I just can't bring myself to do it. I just can't. Can't do it. You guys are getting so triggered, but inside here, there's our bags. I think we probably have numbered bags in here, I would think, and of course we do. It's not a crater set. We've got bag one right here. Beautiful blue pieces. In fact, let's bring it in real close. Look at that. So pretty. I think that's Hydro Man in there. I see him poking out a little bit right there. There's his head. If you're wondering where Clark Man is, he's down for a nap right now. I thought I could build this up and surprise him with it when he gets up, and he'll be all excited. Here's bag two. I guess that's probably building the bridge, if I had to guess, looking at the back there. I'm going to call that the bridge, possibly. And then we've got bag three, which... maybe that's the bridge. Maybe this is the building. I don't know. I haven't looked at the manual yet. But then number four... that's definitely the building. Instead of my ignorant guesses, let's see what actually is happening here. Okay, so one, Hydro Man, along with the boat and his little water thing that he's on. First part of the bridge. Second part of the bridge. Oh, that's what got me tripped up there. And then last but not least, we've got the finality of the set, which is the building in the background. And there's a minifinger in each one of these. So that's kind of nice when you're a kid and you want to build. And every little bag has a treat in it. This is probably my favorite one, but that Mysterio, I don't know. I'm going to put a poll. I always love doing polls. I like to see what you guys think. I was going to do the poll between my two favorites, which is Mysterio and Peter Parker. I would probably say Peter Parker is my favorite, but since we have four choices, let's put them all in the poll. Who's the best? Hydro Man, Mysterio, MJ, or Peter Parker? Poll's popping up right now. Now that we got that out of the way, let's do a little bit of unbagging here. Let's see what we got in bag number one. Lots of blue pieces. Oh, it's just so beautiful. So beautiful. What does it mean? Sorry, guys. I'm having a little bit of fun here. I am still a little bit sick, but feeling a little bit better right now. Let's just marvel at that. Actually, let's build it up. I'm going to do the thing where I save you all the trouble of having to watch me actually build this. Let's just go from this to the finished bag one. That was a quick little build there. I did want to show you something I forgot to show you. We had stickers in here. Daniel put them in the front of the book here for me, so I was thankful they were in there. I got a little worried there for a second they weren't there. The ones that I used are on the front of this. You can see the wall of water thing. I haven't seen Spider-Man Far From Home, so I don't know the context of this, but Hydro Man stands on top of this thing, and that was a fun little build going around there. Everything's wrapped around nicely. You do have some exposed studs. That's unfortunate, but it looks good. That was a lot of pieces that went into that, and that's probably something that bumped up the piece count here. If you do want to see Hydro Man, let me bring you down so you can see him here. How's that right there? I think he looks pretty good. I don't know too much about Hydro Man. He kind of looks like Mr. Freeze to me. Marvel fans are triggered. Here's what he looks like on the back. He also looks like the guy from The Watchmen. What's the blue guy's name from Watchmen? I don't know. I'm way out of my league here, but good looking nonetheless. Also have a boat here, which I suppose he could be the captain of. Let's put the oar into his hand. If that's even called an oar. I don't know what a Venice boat's stick is called. But yeah, there you go. It's a very simple boat. I'm glad they included a boat because kids, just like helicopters, love boats. Quick look at the extra pieces that were left over from that, but that takes us to bag number 2, which again is the, I guess, the base of the bridge and also the Peter Parker minifig, which I'm excited to get into. So let's crack into that one. That's number 4. That's not going to work. Let's go with this one. There's that awesome Spider-Man hood that I wanted. Not hood. Beanie. It's a beanie. Where's the rest of them at here? I'll build him up for you real quick just so you can see what he looks like. So you have 2 faces. See, he's got a worried face, and you guys can't even see it. He's got kind of a happy face, and he's got this worried face. We're going to give him the happy face, I guess. The kind of mischievous face, I suppose. And he's got dark blue pants. Nice. Just take a look at that. I don't know how the pole turned out, but he is definitely my favorite minifigure of the bunch. I love the beanie. I like that his costume's kind of poking out there. He's about ready to change into Spider-Man. I think that looks really good. And now we're left with the base of this, so I'll build that up and I'll show you what it looks like when that's finished. Here's the finished bridge and base. Couple interesting things about this. The first thing is this right here, which will come into play a little bit later. This is going to be a platform that flies out and everything falls in the water. The other thing that I love down here, and I don't know how well this is going to show up, but there is a rat under there with a piece of pizza, and then there's a jewel in there as well. I think you can see a little better from this angle here. I love that attention to detail. That is about the only detail that's on this so far. I also added a few things to Peter Parker here. He's got his web. There's a web that way, and then this thing, I guess, is almost like for him to sling up onto something and swing. You can also take his awesome beanie off. Have I mentioned that I like that? And you can put his hairpiece on as well. Thought I should show that just in case you're wondering if you didn't want that on them, or if you don't like it, you can switch him back to his normal attire, and there's his other face too. But yeah, that is it for bag 2. So we'll put him off to the side. I've kind of got everyone just kind of lined up over here. The enemies are patiently waiting over here for this to be done. Speaking of enemies, we're adding another one here with the bag 3 build. This is going to get a little bit more height to it, and I'm excited about that. So let's get into 3. Time to get Mysterio. This will be my chance to decide, is he my number 2 or number 1 favorite minifigure from this? I think having a cape automatically gives him a little bit of a boost. All right, so we got that on. No face. Very spooky. Fishbowl head. And then he also has some accessories for his hands. Got that. And that. Okay. There he is. Man, that is pretty cool. What's his back look like? Yeah, that's nice. Man, that's tough. That is tough. I like him a lot. I think these two guys together, perfect combo. I've been hanging out with Clark Man too much. Let's hold off on the playing and let's do some more building. Bag 3. Here's bag 3 done, aka the completed bridge. Looks nice, but there is still one thing that I have to add, and I wanted to wait to show this to you. I have to add these spider webs on here, but I want to show you the bag that this came in. Check that out. It's like the old school vintage Lego bags, and I can never figure out why they had holes in them. This is a bag that's like that. If anyone knows why that is, if you have the real answer why, let me know. But all these spider webs came inside there, and I have to put, looks like 3 of these on. They go in these holes right here. So we'll put one there. Where's this one go? Up at the top. Like that. You have 2 options to put them on. You can put them on either way. I think they want you to do it this way, though, so they're flat against the bridge. And then this one's going to go there. Ooh, extra detail. Here is a better look at the top of the bridge, and I'll show you the thing that's going on behind it here. Check that out. You got this thing, and might as well just spoil it now. I'll show you what this thing does. There's also a little dock area down here. We're going to push that in and try to get my fingers out of the way because that comes off. Let's try that again with some more force. There you go. And it went onto the floor, so it's a BRICKITECT video. Go on to the final bag, which is bag 4. And this is going to be the building that's right back here that I have yet to start. I think everything else is done on this. At least it looks that way. So we just have to build that building there that goes up there. And there's Peter Parker coming down off of it. And Clark Man is still sleeping, so that's a good thing. I always worry that he's going to ruin my surprise by coming down mid-build. I just jinx myself, though, and he'll come down in any second. There you go. There's bag 4. And in the next second, all these pieces are going to go from here to right there. All right, Spider-Man detectors, the moment you've been waiting for, 76129 Hydro Man attack is fully completed. Here's the part that you haven't seen yet. This is Floria's Cafe. That is a sticker on there. Of course, speaking of stickers, we've got a newspaper sticker out here. And if I come around here, it's in French, at least I'm assuming. There's also a little area where you can eat out here. Looks like there's a slice of pizza there. The cafe isn't too amazing, but inside there is a coffee maker, and I just killed MJ, which, speaking of MJ, she looks way different than I've ever seen MJ before. She's got a little bit darker skin, black hair, nothing too crazy with the outfit. Very plain, it seems. So I'm not impressed with that. And the pole, I'm curious to see how she stacks up. Probably the worst of the bunch, but that's pretty much it for the cafe up here. You can't do anything up here. I did like these pieces that they used for these corners right there and right there. There's a lamppost outside. Here's the back of it, which I think you've seen a little bit so far. There's a big spider web over here. Spider-Man's been here, you can tell. I do want to show you the feature that happens over here, which I have yet to do. This is my first time. Okay. That's not too amazing. That definitely isn't what I'm seeing right there. Let's make sure this is all set up right. There we go. That's what's supposed to happen. That whole table's supposed to go over. But let's get everybody all positioned here. We got MJ in the boat. And she's going to be like that. And we'll put Hydro Man out here, of course, inside this giant thing. I was kind of hoping that this had a thing on the bottom where it kind of did some spinning or whatever, like if it was it convex? So you could spin that around almost like a top a little bit, but he just sits there like that. We got Mysterio up on the bridge. He's just kind of standing there. And then we've got Peter Parker flying through the air up here. I'm just going to put him on the corner of the building like that. And there you go. That is the set, fully equipped, looking good. Definitely think this set is worth $30, especially if you're a Spider-Man fan. If you're not, there's a little bit of playability here. If you have young ones like myself, again, you can blast people off here like Mysterio. R.I.P. Mysterio. This, again, not too much going on here. Boat's always a nice addition. The cafe, it's a nice play set. I was going to send Peter for a ride, but let's take Hydro Man, and we'll put him over here. He can be having some lunch, and let's see if he goes flying. There he goes. Everyone's defeated. The good guys had to do nothing. I think that's a pretty successful video. I'm going to wait until Clarkman's up. He's still asleep, but I'm going to bring him down, and we'll get his professional review on this set here, because that's really what it comes down to. I got a surprise for you down here.
What is it?
Look on the table over there.
Wow, it's finally built. It's the ice set.
You sound a lot like my subscribers on this channel, Clark, ma'am.
Yeah, the ice set is finally built.
He's not ice, he's water. He does look like ice though, huh?
I'm water. I'm Waterman. I'm gonna put Spider-Man. Is it Spider-Man?
Yep, that's Peter Parker.
It's super cool.
You like this one?
Yeah.
Do you know this guy's name right up there?
Who?
That's Mysterio.
Mr. Exterio.
Mr. Exterio, yep. Did you see the boat?
Wow. Boop.
Oh, you saw that, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Here, you got to push that in, and the top's going to explode. If you do it really hard, it really flies off there.
Oh no! Ah! It's gonna fall.
Ready?
Go.
Oh, he didn't fall off.
Ah! He falls.
He's in the water.
Hey.
I'll save you, buddy.
He flies?
I guess so.
I'm flying. I'm falling. Ah! Oof. I'm in the 11 C's.
There's also a coffee machine in there too. Have a little espresso.
Espresso. What's a spider web?
Daddy Pig.
You want potato?
There's spider webs everywhere because Spider-Man was everywhere here. You can see it.
Look all the spider webs.
Mm-hmm.
Baby spider web. Clarkman spider web. Daddy spider web. Mommy's spider web.
Mommy's the biggest of the bunch. Don't let her know that.
And that's Daddy. That one's Clarkman. That one's Roxy.
There's all of our extra pieces. I don't think I showed that. But yeah.
Oh, here's ever water.
scaring me with that thing.
Let's see if they can fall on the boat.
Okay.
When they go under here.
You come up with all the best ideas.
They're gonna land on the boat and the little accessories fall. Oh.
Did it work?
Yeah.
Anything in the boat?
Nothing.
Oh. We'll have to keep practicing with it, huh?
It crumbled down. Oh. But he's gonna.
You can't take me down, Clockman. We need to give a huge thank you to Daniel Pham for sending this really cool set to us. Let's say thank you to Daniel.
Thank you, Daniel Pham.
Thank you, Daniel. I really do appreciate you doing this for us. Really fun set. Clark Man's gonna be playing with it for a while, I'm sure. If you guys have any requests for my next build, go back and watch the backlog video. I've got a lot of stuff in there. And of course, I got a lot of stuff over here too. A lot to choose from. Stay tuned. We're gonna be building a lot more stuff over here.
See that?
I missed it. Sugar Shack.
That was a big one.
Dang it, I missed it. I was showing the backlog.
Watch this.
Okay. Dude.
That exploded.
You guys want to see any more amazing BRICKITECT content?
Dun, dun,
Click on the video right now. It's going to be popping up on the screen.
dun, dun,
Clarkman, give me some
Dun,
epic
dun.
music on the way out.
dun, dun.
Oh, man.
His head in the camera.
Oh, man. Again?
Yeah.
Again? Pretty cool. Again, thank you, Daniel, if you're still watching. Thank you.